Hi friends, welcome back. Today we're going to be learning the parts of a watermelon. If you have this sheet, go grab it. And then after we learn the parts of a watermelon, we're going to do a sequence activity where we learn the steps in which we eat the watermelon. So if you have these, go grab them. There's 2 sheets. And to complete these activities, you'll need a pair of scissors. You'll need a glue stick, and if you don't have glue, you can grab tape, and then a marker or a crayon. Are we ready to get started? Okay, great. Listening ears on, looking eyes. Excellent. So parts of a watermelon. As you can see, here's a picture of a watermelon, and there's how many boxes? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 blank boxes, and let's see how many words are at the bottom. Let's count the words. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have to figure out where these words go in which box. So before we get started with figuring out which boxes they go in, we need to cut them out. So first, you can grab your marker or your crayon, and you're going to cut on the long dotted line right across the bottom. That's first. Okay, it should look like this. And now we're going to trace the rest of the boxes so that we know where to cut. And if you need help, your grown-up can help you trace these boxes. It should look like this when you're done. Okay, are we ready? Now we're going to cut out the words, and we're going to put them in a pile. You should have 4 words that you're cutting out, or 4 boxes with words in them. Now I'm going to cut on the little line going down in the middle of each box. Okay, I have my 4 words cut out. Do you have your 4 words cut out? Okay, great. Put your scissors away. Next, you'll need your glue stick or your tape. So looking at this watermelon, what do we see? What's something that you notice about the watermelon? The inside is red, that's right. A reddish pink color. What else do you notice about the watermelon? It has seeds, that's right. And are the seeds one color or are they different colors? That's right, you're correct. If you said there are 2 colors of seeds, you're right. I see black seeds and I also see little white seeds. What else do you notice about the watermelon? The outside is green, that's right. So I thought it would be fun, since we're learning the parts of a watermelon, if I went to the store and bought a watermelon to show you as we do our video. And I love to eat watermelon, so I always have watermelon in my house over the summer. So as we talk about the parts, I'm going to show you them on a real watermelon. And if you have a real watermelon at home, after we do this video, you can look at your watermelon and see if you can figure out the parts. So the first part we're going to look for is the outside of the watermelon. And the outside is what color? It is green, that's right. And how does it feel? It's hard. The outside is hard and it's green. And looking at the picture, where is the outside of the watermelon? It's at the bottom, that's right. And who thinks they know what this part of the watermelon is called? The green part that we don't eat is called the rind. So we're going to look for the word that starts with the letter R because rind starts with R. So do you think you can find your word that starts with the letter R? Look at your boxes. I'm looking at mine. Which word starts with the letter R? The word on the left or the word on the right? The word on the left. Good job. And the arrow, we need to find the box with the arrow pointing to the green rind, and that's at the bottom here. The arrow is pointing to the rind. So we're going to glue the word in the bottom box. So put a little glue on the back of your word. All you need is just a little bit. And glue the word in the bottom box. So this is called the rind, and that's the green outside of the watermelon. And we said it's very hard. Okay, next, we're looking for the part of the watermelon. Now my watermelon, it's not going to have it because this watermelon was cut in half. But sometimes if you buy a whole watermelon that's not cut in half, you might see it. And it's called the stem. And it's usually at the top of the watermelon. And it's the part that was cut off the vine. So let me see if I can show you on here. The stem is usually the little part that's at the top of the watermelon that connects it to the vine. And on this picture, it's right here on the top. It's on the right-hand side at the top. This is the stem. So now we need to find the word that says stem, and stem starts with what letter? Stem. S, that's right. And there are two words that start with S in these boxes that we have left. So let's see, stem. What letter do you think it ends with? Stem. What letter makes the sound? M. 2 thumbs up, good thinking. So we're looking for the word that starts with the letter S, stem, and ends with an M for the sound, stem. So which word starts with an S but has an M at the end? That's right, the picture, the word on the left. So we're going to glue the word stem on the box all the way at the top on the right-hand side. Stem, right here. And again, my watermelon doesn't have a stem because it was already cut in half. But if it did, it would be somewhere at the top, just like in the picture. Okay, next we are looking for the part of the watermelon that we eat. Who knows what the part of the watermelon that we eat is? The flesh, that's right. And apples also have flesh, and peaches and oranges, all the fruits that we eat, they have what we eat, the part called the flesh. They all have it. So where do you think on this watermelon is the picture of the flesh? And we said that the flesh is the part we eat, and we know the part that we eat is what color? Red. So we're looking for the arrow that's pointing to the part that we eat. Now there are 2 boxes left and 2 arrows. This arrow is this part of the watermelon that we eat? No, so we know it's this box right here. It's pointing to this part that we eat. And that's called the flesh. Now let's look at our real watermelon. And who can tell me where the flesh is on this? Right here, that's right. We eat all of this red flesh. And how does a watermelon taste? Is it sour? No. Is it salty? No, it's sweet. That's right. It's sweet and it's juicy, right? Sometimes when you bite into a watermelon, all that juice comes down and gets messy. They're very juicy. So we're looking for the word that's called flesh. And flesh starts with what letter? Flesh. F. That's right. So I'm going to hold up two words and I need you to tell me which word starts with the letter F. Pick the word on the left or the word on the right. That's right, the word on the right. So flesh starts with the letter F. We have flesh, we have the stem, and then we have the rind. And what is the last part of a watermelon? If you look on the picture, we said there were two of them, two different colors of them. The seeds, that's right. And the seeds, sometimes you might see black seeds in the watermelon, and sometimes you might see white seeds. Now let's look at my watermelon and let's see what color seeds there are. Do you see any black seeds? No, I don't see any black seeds either. Let's check the other side. Any black seeds? No. But what color seeds do you see? You have to look really close. They're white, that's right. I see a few white seeds in this watermelon. And what letter do you think seed starts with? S, that's right. So here is the word seed. And like we said before, you can eat the white seeds. It's okay to eat those, but don't eat the black seeds. So we have the flesh, the stem, the seeds, and the rind. And these are the parts of a watermelon. So if you have a watermelon at home, when your mommies and daddies, when the grown-ups cut it in half, I want you to look into the parts. I want you to see what color your seeds are. See if your watermelon has black seeds or white seeds or both. I want you to look at the color of the flesh. I want you to see if your watermelon has a stem, and then I want you to look for the rind. All right, great job with that, boys and girls. Thumbs up. Now we're going to do the sequence activity. So if you have this, go grab it. Remember, it's 2 pages. And for this, you're going to need your glue stick again and your scissors. Okay, so let's look at this picture, all these pictures. How many boxes do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 boxes. And what is this boy doing? What is he eating? A watermelon, that's right. So we need to figure out the steps of eating a watermelon. What happens first? What happens second? What happens third? What happens fourth? What happens fifth? And what happens sixth? Let's get started. First, we're going to cut out our pictures. And your grown-up can trace on the line for you so you know where to cut. Okay, this is what the top should look like. And now I'm going to do the bottom. Now that my boxes are all traced, I'm going to cut on the long pink lines first. We always cut on the long lines first and then the short ones last. So I'm cutting right down the middle first. Remember, my thumbs are always up, pointing to the ceiling. And now I'm going to cut on all the shorter lines next. Now my pictures are in a big pile. I'm going to put my scissors to the side. And we'll get started on how, whoops, I missed a spot. Thank you for noticing. Okay, now we're ready. So we need to figure out what happens first. Are you ready? Okay, listening ears on, looking eyes. Great job. So when you want to eat a watermelon, what's the first thing you do? You grab a slice of watermelon. That's right. So right now this watermelon is not cut, but let's pretend it's cut. I have a big slice of a watermelon. So let's look for the picture of the boy holding a big slice of watermelon. And right now I did not take a bite of it. So there are no bite marks in my watermelon. Let's look for the picture of the boy holding a watermelon with no bite marks. Is it this picture? No, if you look closely, you'll see bite marks. Where's the picture of the boy holding the watermelon with no bite marks? That's right. It's at the top row. It's picture number 1. The boy is holding a piece of a slice of watermelon. He did not bite it yet. So this happens first. Put a little circle of glue on the back of your picture and put it in box number 1. Okay, after that boy holds his slice of watermelon, what's he going to do next? If this is my slice of watermelon, what's the first thing I'm going to do after I hold it? I'm going to take a bite. That's right. Am I going to take 2 bites right away or 1 bite? That's right. I'm going to take 1 bite of watermelon. So let's look for the picture of the boy taking 1 bite of the watermelon. Is it this picture? No, because there's no watermelon left. Is it this picture? No, why not? Because there's a few bites of watermelon at the top, right? We need the boy taking 1 bite of watermelon, the first bite. It's picture number 2, that's right, and it's in my top row. The boy is taking his first bite of watermelon. And you can see there's a 1 little bite taken from the watermelon. And this happens second. So put a little circle of glue on the back of your picture and glue it in box number 2. Okay, after that boy takes his first bite of watermelon, what will he do next? He's going to take another bite, that's right. So we're looking for the picture of the boy taking his second and his third bite of watermelon. So there should still be a lot of watermelon left because I'm only taking my second and third bite. So there's still a lot left in the picture. So which one do you think it is? Which one shows the boy taking a few bites of his watermelon That's right, he didn't finish it, so it's the picture on the right. So this is going in box number 3. He took a few bites of watermelon, but there's still a lot of watermelon left. Okay, I wonder what happens after he takes his second and third bite of watermelon. Do you think there's going to be more watermelon left, or do you think the part of the watermelon is going to go down? There's not going to be that much left. I think you're right. So when you start taking more and more bites of watermelon, there's not going to be much left. So we need to look for the picture of the boy holding the watermelon, and there's a little bit of watermelon left, not much. He's almost at the bottom of his slice. So which one shows the boy almost at the bottom of the slice of watermelon? Which one? That's right. The picture on the right. This picture on the left shows the boy having no watermelon left. He ate it all. But before this happens, he has to finish a little bit more. This is going in box number 4. So the boy is he's halfway done eating his slice. He's almost at the bottom. What do you think happens next in box number 5? Did he finish his watermelon yet? No, he's almost at the bottom. He's a little bit closer. So which picture do you think shows the boy at the bottom of his watermelon slice? He's eating the bottom of it. So he did not finish it yet, but he almost did. He's eating the bottom of the watermelon slice. That's right, the picture on the right. Picture number 5. Look, all of that watermelon went to his belly. There's only a little bit of watermelon left. He's eating the very bottom. So this is going in box number 5. And after the boy eats the bottom of his slice of watermelon, what's left? What do you think what will happen next? What will you see? No more watermelon, that's right. And in this picture, picture 6, you can see there's no watermelon left. He ate all the red flesh of the watermelon. Now he's just holding the rind. So he finished all of that watermelon, and this is what happens last. And this picture goes in box number 6. Two thumbs up, boys and girls. Great job with this activity. I know it could be a little tricky for some of you, but you did an awesome job, and I'm very impressed. And this is the sequence of how to eat a watermelon. So when you start eating a watermelon, there's a lot of flesh, right? And then as you continue to eat it, there's only a little bit of flesh left until you get to the end and there's nothing left. You start at the top and you eat it all the way to the bottom of the rind. Great job again, boys and girls. I'm very proud of you. Thanks for watching. And remember, if you have a watermelon at your house, I want you to take a look at it and tell your mommies and daddies the parts. Have fun, and I'll see you soon. Bye.